Well, folks, welcome back. Great racing. Set to go here in what is a short six-cart field, but very, very strong DD2. Those you're listening live on eKartingNews.com, we're thrilled that you're with us here once again. Obviously, some crazy stuff happening down here after what was a fantastic victory in Senior Max. We were hearing a technical issue for Louis Pagano, and both he and Mason Murata. So a DQ for both of those drivers being told in the Senior Max category. Tough one for both of those drivers. So Cedric Lupien will be moved to the lead. Sabre Cook going to start on the pole position here for DD2. This category brought to you by CRG USA. Michael Alavi alongside in the front row. Row 2, Bailey Murphy and Christian Bird. Row 3, Matt Jask and Ben Schermerhorn. Getting set to go, and now we're underway. Down into turn number 1. 6 great drivers in this field. Looking forward to seeing the battle here. Sabre Cook to the lead. Alavia jumps to second. Looks like Matt Jaskell up into the third spot, I believe. All 6 staying pretty close together down the back straightaway. Sabre Cook with the early lead. Alavia second. Jaskell third. Christian Bird having some engine troubles there in the 417, sputtering away. Three-driver breakaway, the same as we saw early on in that pre-main. Cook, Alavia, and Jaskell, 1, 2, 3. Front 3 drivers again, as we expected. Running strong. 50.4 for Cook, 50.6 for Alavia, 50.7 for Jaskell. Everyone setting their fast lap on lap number 2. Christian Bird still 4th. Schermerhorn 5th. Bailey Murphy in the 6th spot. It's like trouble. I want to say it's Bailey Murphy slowing. Looks like Murphy's going to bring it in. Something wrong. He's looking over the right shoulder. So there's an issue with Murphy. Alavia turning things up a bit, trying to close up here on Cook. In fact, quicker last time by about a half a tenth. Sabre Cook, Michael Alavia, Matt Jaskell. Jaskell 50.7, back-to-back 50.7s. He needs to find some more speed here. He was very quick at the very end of the pre-main. Does not want to let these front 2 drivers pull away from him right now. Even if that car is going to get quicker, he's got to be fast from the get-go still. Long race, as we said, 25 lapper here. But if Jaskell wants to have a shot at it, he has got to stay in the fight. Almost a second back right now. Jaskell losing another 0.4 of a second on the last lap of 50.482 for Cook and a 50.865 for Jaskell. Cook able to develop about a half a second advantage. Christian Bird obviously having a better run than he did in the opening race. He didn't even get the opening lap in, but now running in that 4th position of 50.8, his best lap. Last time by, Alavia turned his fastest lap. Let's see if that's a move in the right direction. The comp cart pilot for J3 competition trying to close up. Man, they're all going in the wrong direction. So is Jaskol, 51-1. Christian Bird actually quicker than Jaskol last time by, 50.828. Bailey Murphy continues to cruise around here. We're going to give him the black flag and get him off the racetrack as the leaders are starting to come around. He's 7 seconds off the pace. Masters Max going to wrap things up. That'll be the next race, the final one of the day. So we got some great racing in front of us here today. It's been fun. Expecting a lot more tomorrow. We've really had a chance to kind of identify who the championship challengers are going to be this year. That's been the best part of today. And we expect them to fight at it even more tomorrow. Christian Bird turning some good lap times now down to a 50.7. 2/10 quicker than Jaskol, closing up to within a second of the PSL West driver. But Sabre Cook really showing it right now. 50.390, full second, almost a full second in front of Alavia. Sabre Cook leading by 0.912. It's a 1.5 second advantage now. 8 laps into this 25-lap main event for CRG USA, sponsored DD2. Sabre Cook out in front of Michael Alavia. Matt Jaskol running in the 3rd spot. Christian Bird 4th, Ben Schermerhorn in 5th. Bailey Murphy continues to circulate around the racetrack about 7 seconds off the pace. Not exactly sure why. Sabra continues to stretch away as your leader. Jaskol trying to do the best he can, but well off the good speed he turned in that pre-main. Jaskol looks like he's going to get reeled in sooner or later here by Christian Bird, who's running about 0.2 of a second quicker. 50.9 last time by for Jaskol, 50.7 for Bird. He looks like he's got the pace to be in the hunt here. Christian Bird just set his fast lap of the race of 50.658. Just about a little over a 10th off the fast time being laid down by Alavia. So Bird could be in the fight tomorrow as well. Looking for a podium finish right now, trying to get by Jaskol. He's turning good laps here. Lap number 10. 15 laps still to go, though. Long way here in DD2. Once again, folks, this broadcast here this weekend brought to you by Karting Coach. We, of course, want to thank the good folks at Karting Coach and Race Monitor for taking care of our program here this weekend. Karting Coach and Performance Kart Sport have teamed up to provide a top-level karting program to help drivers of all skill levels achieve their best performance on track. They provide race day support, driver coaching, parts, chassis, and engine support, and we'll be providing these race day support and services all year at this year's Challenge of the Americas. This weekend, they have drivers Philip Niemkiewicz, Alexis Apodaca, and Race Dykstra in the Minimax category. To learn more about what they offer, head to kartingcoach.com. We also want to remind people that we're doing a new Twitter prize program here this weekend. Going to give out a new eKartingNews.com Pure T-shirt. All you have to do to get a chance to win is to get on Twitter and post a picture of you either at the track in Tucson here or listening at home to the EKN live coverage. You just got to use the hashtag EKN at CODA hashtag and include at eKartingNews in your tweet all the way to the end of Sunday, and we'll pick the winner there to send out some new eKartingNews.com apparel. 13 laps down, 12 to go, just past the halfway point. It's a 2.5-second advantage now for Sabre Cook as she continues to lay down good laps. Christian Bird's been able to get by Matt Jaskell. So Bird and Jaskell, 3 and 4. Schermerhorn in the 5th spot. 2.7 seconds the advantage. They're about 7.5 seconds back, Jaskell and Bird. I want to say Jaskell might have slipped back by here. Both drivers turning laps that they would rather have a bit more pace, I believe. They need to step things up for tomorrow, although Bird's turned some pretty good laps. A 50.6 for Bird, a 50.7 for Jaskell, but again, Cook down to a 50.258. Whatever they did with Jaskell's car, not quite what they needed for the afternoon. He turned to 50.1, I believe, in the pre-main. So they'll definitely have learned something to go into battle tomorrow. Cook, Alavia, Jaskell, Bird, and Schermerhorn. Your top 5 in DD2 right now with 10 laps to go. 7 laps to go with 3.6 seconds. Now the lead for Sabre Cook as she just keeps knocking out these great laps. 50.6 now, not the consistency that she had obviously in the pre-main, but really doesn't need to have that right now. Ahead by quite a bit, 3.6 seconds. Christian Bird and Matt Jaskol running together still. Bird in third, Jaskol in fourth. Bailey Murphy continues to circulate around the track here. I'm not exactly sure why, running around in sixth position, but laps about 5 seconds off the pace. Again, 6 laps remaining, and Sabre Cook has this thing handled now. 50.258 her fast lap, last time by a 50.701. Michael Alavi in the number 403 comp cart for J3 competition into the second. Cook the CRG for CRG USA, as is Christian Bird in the number 417. It's the PSL West CRG of Matt Jaskol in fourth. And the CRG USA number 455 of Ben Schermerhorn in the fifth spot. The Tony cart of Bailey Murphy running sixth. 5 laps to go. Just a handful of circuits for Sabre Cook to go after the first race win of 2015. Another 50.614 for Sabre Cook, running comfortable laps in the mid-50s. An 8 for Alavia, a 9 for Bird, a 51.2 for Matt Jaskol. 3 laps to go. Thought this one might be a little more exciting, but Sabre Cook has decided to run off and make this one her own. Based on fast laps, she's got things handled right now, 50.2. Alavia 50.5, Bird 50.6, Jaskol 50.7 for fast laps. So those 3 drivers still, they find a little more speed. I think we could see a good little battle here for second, third, and fourth. And if they find enough, get back into a fight for the race win. Work to do tomorrow for the rest of the field as Sabre Cook has things handled right now. Two laps remaining. 2 to go. One more race still to come here to cap things off. Masters Max drivers on the grid and getting ready to fire up. They put on an amazing race in the pre-main. We expect more of that in the final. This should be a lot of fun to watch. It'll be 1 lap remaining. 1 lap to go, this time by. Final lap for Sabre Cook as she looks to bring it home here. 4.6 seconds the advantage right now for Sabre Cook as she's looking to finish off a dominant run. Another 50.6 as well. She lays down very consistent lap times. Just as she showed in the pre-main, so consistent. And those strong mid-50s, the 50.6s that she's laid down here near the end are going to give her this victory. Checker flag flying, the winner today, Sabre Cook. Dominates the action, another 50.6 as well, 4.8 seconds the victory. Michael Alavi ends up taking second. Christian Bird in third. Matt Jaskell fourth. It'll be Ben Schermerhorn in fifth, and Bailey Murphy rounding out the field here. Sabre Cook, folks, with the victory. 4.8 seconds, the winner in DD2.